Did the police come back to see your smashed window?
They did not. I had to go to the actual police station and show them
So
myself.
they told you to come to the police station.
They did, Your Honor.
They weren't going back to the same location so she could get some diapers.
No, Your Honor.
They said, bring the car here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what happened?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you live in a very tiny town?
I do, Your Honor.
How big a town?
It's kind of a town you just pass through on your way to, towards San Antonio, I
Do
guess.
they
It's
have
small
a
town.
drugstore?
They pretty sure they do. Sure.
What do you mean you're pretty sure they do?
Yes, they
What
do.
happens if you get pneumonia and you have to get an antibiotic? What do?
You go into that drugstore.
And does that drugstore have diapers?
It does.
And if it's a pretty tiny town that you live in, instead of going back to a crime scene to get some diapers, you go and you spend $2.99 and you buy a couple of diapers. And stole a $2,000 kayak.
No, it was 4.
Well, that says 2.
Right.
That's what the police report says.
That's inaccurate, and I have proof of that.
I'm just telling you what it says. You have a paid bill and something to show me from a bank where you paid $4,000 for the kayak?
I brought it from a Mr. Bob Hayden. He made the kayak.
No, listen to me. You have a check made out to him?
No, it was paid with cash.
Listen to me. I don't believe you. Just show me where you took the $4,000 out of the bank right before you
I
paid
don't
for
have
the
a bank statement for 2011.
Listen to me. Don't believe you.
It's a $4,000 kayak. That's what they go for.
Don't believe you.
I had to get it somewhere.
Aren't you following what I'm saying to you?
That you don't believe me, but I have a written letter from Mr. Bob telling you that I paid $4,000 for it, and I have pictures of similar kayaks that are all wooden handmade kayaks for $4,000.
All I'm asking for you is if you have a bill of sale. By the way, you don't have anything in front of you.
I don't.
And that would be a huge mistake because what you should have in front of you is a credit from the store for the cabinets. You understand that?
I do understand I don't have it.
Why?
Because I closed my account there and it's no longer an open account. I'm done with the cabinets.
They closed his account.
Just a second. Just a second.
I
Just
don't-
a,
I
hey.
don't- yes, ma'am.
So let me understand what you think. You gave the defendant $3,000 for cabinets, and he didn't put in the cabinets. The defendant's defense is that you changed your mind and fired him, and he returned the cabinets, but they would only give him store credit for the cabinets. That's his defense.
Minus 20% restocking.
Show me.
Well, I can't.
Well, go get it. I'll wait.
Okay.
If you say you don't have it, I'll wait to get it. The store didn't go out of business.
No.
Well, where did you think you were coming today, sir? Where did you think you were coming?
I knew where I was coming, ma'am.
Right now, let me tell you what the impression that you give off is
Yes.
to a person like me. Smug, arrogant, and a wise guy. That is the impression that you give off. I say that to you, this is sort of gratuitous advice. If this is the aura that you give off to somebody like me,
Yes.
because I'm a big deal,
Oh, you are.
right? Then when you meet a prospective employer in a communications job or dealing with a coworker and you give off that same aura, it doesn't bode well for you. So I would rethink the attitude. You either lied when you wrote this, you lied 2 minutes ago, you lied who you said it to, because this does not say he gave your daughter anything. You say in here he offered my daughter marijuana.
Your Honor, I was incarcerated at the time.
Just a second. Did he bail you out of jail?
Yes, but I didn't ask him to.
Just a second. Did he bail you out of jail?
Yes,
That's
Your
a
Honor.
yes or a no. What were you in jail for?
Obstruction of justice.
Perjury.
No. Just a Don't help me. Do I look as if I need your help?
No, ma'am, I believe you're plenty capable of this. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
He called me 3 weeks later and asked me about the title. I said I was unable to get it, but because I'd had other offers on the car, as soon as he purchased it, I was still getting calls. And I had
You
other...
have no right to sell it. It's not yours.
My cousin gave me permission. He said, "Do
No,
what you
he
want with
didn't.
it." Yes, he did.
No, he can't give you permission to sell it because the car is owned by he and his wife.
Well, actually, it's just his,
Well, if it's just his.
because he can't get a hold of his wife won't answer his calls. That's the whole problem in
Are
the
you,
first place.
is there something wrong with you, Miss Gallegos? Who broke off your relationship in August of 2016?
I don't recall, Your Honor.
Do you remember?
I did, Your Honor.
You did. Tell me about how you broke off the relationship.
I called her and I told her I wanted to work things out with Rocio.
Did he ever tell you that?
No.
She's lying.
Actually, it's only one liar standing there. That would be you.
When
Put
we-
up on good terms. You had a 2008 truck that you bought. You let him have it, but that truck was in your name?
Yes, the truck is in my name. That's correct.
And you let him take the truck?
Yeah, we had the agreement that he could use the truck. I would take the car, but between his mom, she said that as soon as I gave her the $1,500, she would go get the title and sign it over to me.
100% correct.
Right.
That's nobody makes up that story.
Right.
Nobody makes up that story. That is 100% correct. Did you go to college?
Not anymore, no.
Were you then?
No.
They clearly had a party when you weren't there. And it was a college party, bunch of slobs, bunch of beer cans, a mess when you came home, which they had not cleaned up.
Yes.
I mean, I visualize it. I've had children, so I understand exactly what's going on. I refuse to go to college houses or apartments of my children after a certain period of time because there weren't shots enough to give me to go into those houses.
Sounds right.
And you had to hold your bladder because you couldn't use the bathroom. Wouldn't walk into the bathroom. Just for my own information, were you going too fast?
No. No, I had only actually, I come out a block down the road, so I didn't have enough.
No, just a second.
He was flying.
Chris?
He was cruising.
Chris?
He was doing about
Chris?
65 miles
Chris?
an hour in a
Chris?
35.
There's
I
no
don't,
way.
Chris, doesn't matter. You don't drive a car without insurance.
That's irrelevant.
Not to me it isn't. Maybe to you. Not to me it isn't.
If he wouldn't have been going so
Now
fast,
you
he
can
wouldn't
put him
even
out.
hit the van.
Thank you.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
He thinks that this is a
here.
cocktail hour.
See that door?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the one.